Christianity. It is happening. The Archbishop of Canterbury, the main guy himself of the Church of England, has resigned. Christianity keeps getting exposed every single day. I usually talk about the African perspective of Christianity, but this one, I could not but bring this to you so you can see that we are in the time. We're in the day of awakening. And a lot more things are going to be exposed about the church at large, that whole body of Christ. So, Archbishop of Canterbury, he has resigned. And there is a whole lot to that story.
The Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, has resigned days after he was criticised in a report over his handling of the case of a prolific child abuser associated with the church. John Smyth, who died 6 years ago, subjected around 130 boys and young men to physical, sexual and psychological attacks over decades. The Archbishop, who was made aware of the abuse in 2013, was criticised in the report for not going to the police. Today, Justin Welby said he felt a profound sense of shame that more was not done by the Church of England and that it was clear that he must take personal responsibility. Our religion editor, Alim Makbul, reports.
It was a turbulent 5 days that led to the resignation of the Archbishop of Canterbury. Last Thursday, a report landed that was heavily critical of the Church and of Justin Welby in their handling of a man who abused more than 120 boys.
Today, we're going to be diving into why this resignation is a big deal and what has the church been hiding, the Church of England. What have they been hiding? So Justin Welby, he's stepping down, is sending shockwaves in the Christian world, the body of Christ. But what really stands out is the church's history of covering up abuse and neglecting victims. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. This is what Christianity and religion as a whole, that is what they do best. Cover up the sins of people. For years, the survivors have been speaking up, only to be silenced and ignored. So why? Why now? Why this sudden move from the church's top leader? Why did he resign? Some people believe that it is linked to the ongoing scandals that the church has tried to brush under the carpet. High-profile cases of abuse have been hidden and mishandled, and the people are fed up. Many survivors say that the church's actions have not matched their words. The church's actions have not matched their words. That is church. That is the definition of church. Despite all the apologies, real accountability has been lacking. And for people like myself who have left religion, this is not surprising. There is a pattern here of protecting the institution over the protection of people. Will his resignation lead to real change in the Church of England, or is this just another cover-up or another brushing under the carpet, sweeping under the carpet in a long line of scandals? It is time for the church to be transparent and to take accountability and justice for survivors. So what exactly happened? What exactly happened? Why has he resigned? So, the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, has resigned after thousands of people signed a petition calling for him to step down. The petition by members of the General Synod, that is the head of the Church of England, the Church of England's Parliament, comes after a damning report was published about the church's handling of John Smyth. John Smyth is believed to be the most prolific serial abuser of young people associated with the church.
Hi, Kathy Newman from Channel 4 News. We're told that you beat young men until they bled. Why did you do that?
I'm not talking about that.
7 years ago, this programme revealed that John Smyth, a senior barrister and friend of the Archbishop of Canterbury, had groomed boys and young men at Christian summer camps, universities and Winchester College before savagely beating them in a specially constructed shed.
He made me strip off my clothes and he got out a cane and started to beat me.
7 days ago, survivors of Smyth's abuse were sent an official review ordered by Lambeth Palace after our investigation. The report by former Social Services Director Keith Makin described Smyth as the church's most prolific serial abuser, operating in 3 different countries. It accused the church of a cover-up and its most senior leaders of failing to intervene.
These people knew that this man was devious. They knew he was a predator. Instead of speaking about it, instead of handling it properly, they decided to cover it up. And they thought that it will somehow just go away. Guys, religion is a scam. This is no longer about the Nigerian church, the African church. It's religion as a whole. Even the Oyibo people, they are feeling it too. And I feel like there's going to be a lot more exposed. All your preachers, your pastors, the church, whatever church you're going to, it is time you start asking your preachers to be accountable. Enough of sweeping abuse under the rug. A lot of people have been abused in churches. A lot of people have been taken advantage of in religion. And all of this is going to come out. A lot more people are going to be speaking. We're asking for change. We're asking for accountability and justice for survivors. A lot of people have been in these churches that are like cults and suffered real abuse in church. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you want to see more content where I dig into these kind of topics, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And let's keep this conversation going.